Yo, what is up, guys? Congratulations. We're one day in. Hopefully everybody made it through the day unscathed. Hopefully you didn't pop open your apps, your laptops, your computers trying to check the market. Not much going on. I tried to dig up some stuff here. I found a few things that nobody's really talking about. Just some fun stuff to get us through the weekend here. Kind of scouring around. I see everybody talking about the threshold list. I don't know. I see a couple different conclusions to it, if you want to call it that. I don't really know. The one that makes the most sense to me is that they've dipped it under enough, they covered enough FTDs to get off of the list. But I don't know. I don't want to comment on it. I know there's a lot of, information out there on theories and all of that stuff. I don't know. We didn't hear about this thing. At least I didn't. I don't see a lot of it up until, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. I don't know. The bottom line for me is anything. We can look at SECs, DTCs, TCCs, TLCs, whatever you want to call it. All the exchanges, the rules, regulations, the 005s, the 002s, all of that stuff. The bottom line for me, when we got into this way back when we started figuring out, I did in February, how shorted this thing was, the bottom line for me is I put that little 12-second video up. It's shorted to death. It's manipulated. We know that there is tons of synthetic shares out there, whatever you want to call them, okay? They exist. And the shorts need to be covered. The shorts have not covered a damn thing. So to me, sure, all the stuff's icing on the cake, and, the rules need to be enforced, and Gary Gensler's got to get off the chair and do his job and all that. I get that. But the bottom line for me, and what's really helped me the last month, I brought it up and a lot of you guys commented on that video, is just staying off the watching the line. And I found a couple articles here today on, these hedge funds are smart. They are brilliant people. And you guys know me with my obsession with Citadel and finding out, they got people from the smartest people in the planet, all that stuff. So anyway, let's get into the video. You guys, thank you very, very much for the 8,000 subscribers. Finally hit 8,000. That's outstanding. Couple months on YouTube. Again, nothing but positivity, you guys. Sorry my daughter's actually going to move to Arizona here in a couple weeks, and I've been super bummed about that, so I haven't been on interacting a lot. I am going to see her once a month. I know you guys love it when she chimes in at the end of the video, so I'm going to fly her up here once a month, and then I'll go down there probably once a month. So it won't change too much, but it is what it is. I can only control what I can control, but yeah, kind of bummed out about that. But anyway, yeah, the threshold list, we're off of that. We don't need to touch on that damn thing. But what we do need to touch on, you guys know this. Look at this. These son of a guns have been here all damn day. It's Saturday. Not busy, but they're still there. It's midnight down there, Chicago. So hopefully they got, some fries, maybe a couple pizzas, whatever, and hopefully they're doing good down there. And then another thing, too. I was thinking last night on old Kenny Griffin. Wherever this guy lives, sure, he's got houses everywhere. We know that. But I don't know. I don't think everything I've read that he spends a ton of time in Chicago at the main office down there. But anyway, it's not like Ken Griffin, this guy's not a liked man. So I tried to find some stuff on him today, but I'll just read this really quick here. Hedge fund boss Ken Griffin is more than a little paranoid. He's been panned by reporters for the barrage of security checks needed to get to Citadel's trading floor in the Chicago office, and lampooned for the hyper-stringent non-disclosure agreements he requires of exiting employees. Yeah, kind of like a no-compete clause, right? He is loath to talk to the press and fiercely protective of his personal life. But, I was thinking last night, it's not like, Kenny Griffin, if he wanted to run down to 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee and a Big Bite. I don't think he's doing that. That would kind of suck, wouldn't it? To be that hated. And especially the last year, 6 months, whatever the hell you want to call it. I mean, boy, has anybody seen him and just mother bleeped him to death? Hey, Kenny, you go bleep yourself. Found that kind of crazy. This thing here. Now, notice who this article is by. We all know the Motley Fud fool. Now, what are they trying to do here? This was yesterday's article. I'm not going to read it. I just thought I'd glance at this and get your guys' opinion. AMC Entertainment stock could be going up again. Now, remember who wrote this article, right? But we don't need to read all through it. It just goes through AMC, talk about short selling, short squeeze occurs. They break down what a short squeeze is, what will cause an AMC short squeeze, July 6th, blah, 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 blah. AMC is not a dead company. So pretty, bullish type of letter here. But then down here, however, there is a lot. Will I invest? They're out commenting on will the Motley Fool invest. However, there's a lot of excitement and speculation around the potential short squeeze of AMC Entertainment stocks. The Fool will be investing in AMC Entertainment after the price dips because I believe there will be a short squeeze and a huge surge in share price in the next few months. Why would they write this article? Remember, they're the King FUD anti. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I'll pop that in there if you guys didn't see that. Take a once over on that and let me know what you think, but that was kind of weird to me. And then also, too, this was pretty cool to read. It brought up a few points in here, but it kind of reminded me of not looking at the charts and the lines all day, because it does say here, the manipulations and tricks hedge funds do. A couple of these kind of hit home for us here. This isn't bad luck. Wall Street manipulation your stock and stole your shares. They know you check the price every day. They know you get angry when you see it dropping for no reason. Sound familiar? It's all part of the psychological manipulation toolkit. This has become much easier with the invention of the internet. And then they talk about the social media and all the stuff that we know, right? A couple other points in this article here. Nonsense negativity on social media. That sound familiar, guys? There are two different types of negative posts. The first is well thought out negative posts that show the company isn't doing well. We've seen those, everybody going over the, AMC almost bankrupt, massively in debt, movie theaters suck, live stream, blah, 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 right? But the second type of negative post is one like this stock is garbage. These are posted by paid manipulators and or inexperienced investors frustrated by the direction of the stock price. That's what I think we have a lot of too. We know about the paid shills. We've seen proof of that. And then the inexperienced investor. That's a lot of it too, you guys. People, the worst is those Facebook groups. I wouldn't think that the hedge funds would, or pay the people to go on to those posts, because those are people like, and it's nothing against them. I'm sure they're wonderful people on there. But if you guys, the only reason I look on them is just for the humor of it. I don't ever comment on them. I just kind of look at them and go, oh my God, you just want to pick up the phone and say, dude, what are you talking about? Because they're so crazy, But anyway, that kind of, the paid manipulation or the inexperienced investors. I see both of that going on, right? The other thing too, this is going to be monstrous come Monday morning. Black Widow explodes box office worth $87 million launch. And that was as of this morning. And remember, I seen some posts today too on like trying to buy tickets for the UFC tonight. Remember, that's in a lot of UFC theaters to do. That's $25 a whack per ticket. But they were showing the sections, you can see and pick out your seats on there. Those were mainly full. I seen probably 4 or 5 of those posts. People trying to get tickets, and they were showing the capacity of each theater. So between the Black Widow, right, and the UFC come Monday, I can't wait to see the numbers on those. They're obviously going to be monstrous, and that does nothing but help us, right? I think a lot of times we forget, we kind of overlook all that stuff we get, and I do it too. I get so, balls deep into Citadel and blah, but remember, we're investing in the company AMC, so this is nothing but positivity, right? This here's a very good little 24-minute video here, but is Wall Street rigged against the small investor? We don't need to really read that, but I'll pop that in there for you. This is obviously too long to pay. If you guys are bored, you need to buy another 26 hours until the market opens. You can read that, but that was pretty interesting little clip there. And then this here, let's just touch on this stupid thing. This is an old-ass article. I got down a weird Jim Cramer, because we all know Jim Cramer. We just can't stand the guy, right? But look at this. This here. In 1995, Cramer mentioned 4 stocks as good buys in his Smart Money column, mentioning that he had a stake in one of them. In fact, his firm, Cramer and Company, owned shares in all 4, including 10% stakes in 2 of them. Hello, Jimmy. Shorting Wavephone. In 1998, while co-hosting Squawk Box, Cramer said out loud on television that prior to investing the CEO of a company called Wavephone that morning, he had shorted 25,000 shares of the company because he thought it was overvalued. Later in the same show, he went after the CEO of Wayphone's stock dropped 38%, making Cramer slightly richer. You think? He later claimed that it was a terrible choice of words to say. Yeah, right. In 2006, both Cramer and TheStreet.com were served with subpoenas by the SEC in an investigation into collusion between stock analysts and short sellers. Huh. You think that's why, maybe slightly part of the reason why he's so against AMC and GME and all the shorted stocks and the meme stocks? We all know the meme stocks are shorted to death. So why this scumbag is still out here and why anybody gives a rat's ass, I know we don't, but I mean, is the majority of the reason why he's on TV is just to be made fun? I don't know, man. He's weird. He creeps me out. Look at this Bozo the Clown looking fella. Good. He's kind of got a Louis C.K. look to him right there. Sorry, Louis, that was a low blow to you. I love Louis C.K. Let's get out of here. It's getting too late into this. But, you guys, if you've not seen Jackson Hunter's new video, get over there. Check it out. This is the title. It's all in the liquidity. Outstanding. It's about 38 minutes long. He goes over it. That's all the DD he did a week and a half ago with those couple guys, AC. I forgot his name. Damn it. Anyway, Jackson will shout those guys out, the guys on Twitter, when they started talking about it. But this is a very, very good piece, okay? Also, too, I'm going to pop this in there. It's getting too long. Goldman, here's why the shorts will have to cover this week. Dated today, Saturday, June 10th, 2021. So I'll pop that in there for you. I don't want this to be going over 12, 13 minutes because it's just too long, and I don't want to bore you guys to death with my annoying voice. Hopefully I'm not annoying. Anyway, guys, that's it. Leave me a comment. I'll pop those things in there for your viewing pleasure. Hopefully that'll get you through the next 26 hours. Let's do a refresh on Citadel on the way out the door. Ready? Oh, they went home. The poor bastards. Well, it's 12:30. They got to get some sleep. Probably got church in the morning. Yeah, right. Okay, guys, love you. Thank you. Leave me a comment. Bye-bye.